Great game, great performance. And yeah, good game for 7 Esports, to be fair. Let's see now, once again, an Eastern Plain, so look for a lot of teams down towards the south side. That's at least what I would assume to see. A lot of people down towards the south is what would be assumed, and let's see if these coaches can manage to die. I want to look at something in particular. I want to see something here. Let's just follow the wall and see how many coaches come plummeting down in just a second. Watch this. This should be fun. Doing. Wee, this coach is dying. Yeah, that's coach is going down. They will get eliminated. They will go down, and seems like this time around all the coaches went down. So that's fortunate. No coaches are alive up north. No, all the coaches are indeed knocked over. Base, they're changing up the play style. I actually like this. Base, they were landing way down south last game, and they saw how many people were there. Oh my lord, look at this. We have Amalgam, we have XPS going down here. This time around, they swap up. Okay, so to some extent, FaZe and XPS swap places, but now you have Adepts up here as well, and they were also south last game. So as much as we had players south last game, it's a bit of a turnaround. This time around, DA not at all split out as wide as they were before. Makes pretty good sense, to be fair. Hence, they're gonna do their usual split. We've seen that happen a billion times before. And then after all inside the city, split in between them. Shouldn't be too much of an issue for them to find a way to get together. Let's see over here. Ubica does go down. The help was on the way, but I'm not sure. You can see Rekron is actually opting to go to the left side now. So Razor Edge being contested by Ideas and Team Phantom, but it's not really going their way at all right now. Actually, the last went down, but they found one and returned. And I think that's all they're gonna get from this one. Oh, Deez takes one to the chest. Might want to reconsider peeking into bold action like that. Has a first aid to work with, but doesn't seem like he's opting to use it right now. He knows that Lynxie's... Oh, he knows he's on the roof, but I don't think Lynxie knows exactly where Deez went. I'm not sure if he knows exactly where he went. He's looking around for him, as you can see, but nothing really happening. I think he wants Rekron to come down and help. Rekron, though, healing obviously. He has a... Rekron has a Tommy gun and a Winchester. That is really not the... That's not the loadout you want to get. That is not the loadout you want to play around with at all. At all. Let's see what he can make of it. Can he make it? Can he make it work? Can he somehow turn a Winchester and a Tommy gun into a kill onto Lynxie? That would be pretty impressive. Having said that, I mean, no fairness, Lynxie is playing a bold action with the iron sights, so it's not because he's in the best situation either. Neither. He's up against the 8x Mini. It's not exactly a fair fight. He's trying to find an angle from where he can get a knock on Deez. Oh. He's lining it up, peeking over. Lining it up, peeking over. Oh, that's a body shot. 39 damage, level 2 vest. That might actually have been an arm shot more than a body shot. Let's see. Trying to cross over. He has an M4 as well, so he can take the fight up close. But iron sights again, not exactly optimal. Winchester in hands of Rekrent. It's gonna lop one forward. Gonna be able to do that as well. Rekrent doesn't... Oh, he doesn't have a helmet. That nade took him down to 1 HP. Oh my lord, Rekrent. Literally 1 HP. Trying to stay put. Here comes Deez around the side, and Lynxie has absolutely no clue. Does he hear him now? Oh, he's just trying to bait for the attention, and oh my lord, Deez from the side. Guy, it's the knock. Able to get the flush in. Yes. Now compliments up, trying to do some damage in return. Just get out of there, Rekren. Just get out of there. Oh, just exactly able to get away, and yep. That's gonna be Ratio Edge losing 2 in that. That is that's not optimal. DA, they find some kills. Finally, things going their way. As I say that, Mert does go down. Waits is able to find one. And Thrall is trying to push in to help. There are only them two in here, so it's a scary one we run right now for DA. Because even if he gets the kill on towards him, it might still not be all safe yet. Mert pushing forward. He has the audible cues to go off. Almost spots out one. Gets the angle on towards Waits. Finds the knock on towards him as well, but he goes down in return. And that's what I was just gonna say. Despite them getting the knocks here, I mean, there's a chance. Yes, indeed, there is. There's a chance that DA just lost 2, and all the rest will be coming up. But look at this. Here comes the ball. They're on the side, and Scoots fights the first one. He's going to go down in return. Aussie able to find one. Sirong is still knocked outside. Inside comes Danimon. Opens the door. Wants to go in. Wants to get him. Tags him once. Damage done, but no flashes coming in just yet. Oh, no, he can't get him in time. He manages to get outside the wall, and there comes Afterhold out of the game. They go somehow. After a cluster of a game, or of a match right there, of a fight. Look at how many corpses inside that building. That is a house of corpses. That is a full-on gangster brawl inside a house, and that left us with a lot of casualties. A lot of dead bodies in that house. That is NCIS right there. That is a Hollywood crime scene show. With corpses all over the place. And in the case of Rage Edge, they got out as well. Oh, they got picked off one by one. Couldn't handle the Winchester slash Tommy gun pressure from Phantom. They go down. With Bowlers, they got themselves arguably the most center compound in the circle. At least one of them. You'd have to think that that's around it. Sexmo and Tim they're by themselves. Is spotted EP, I believe, but they have to back off now and try and see where they can lay low. The only issue is they've been shooting for quite a while now up on the hilltop, so there really isn't that many places they can go. It's not gonna be easy for them to do a whole lot, no matter where they go. You have Omargan players on the roof of the hilltop. Unfortunately, 5 only has a 3x. Could have been able to do more, I believe, had they had some better scopes available. Page driving forward, tries to claim some territory, knows that the other guys were on their feet, so should be aware that that nothing good will come of this. I'm just looking around, just chilling for now. Chilling for now, chilling. Waiting for Page to maybe make a move and then get into a position that's gonna end up getting himself killed. Page looking around, trying to see if he can find Sixmo as well. Then the Lost runs over his teammate. That's of course not what you want to have happen, but I believe they are pretty far. Yeah, they're way down south, so not the biggest issue. Not the biggest issue. Not the biggest issue at all. Vex finds good stuff. It's just I mean, shots at a distance right now. I think. Okay, so FaZe wanted to wrap around and reposition, and they ran into both his 7 WGSG. That's of course not optimal at all. That is far from optimal. One second. Circle. Well, that's the Lost Leonis ending. AKA my PC will crash at some point during this game. This is actually insane. How the hell are we... Like, how is this going to work out? How is this going to work out at all? So many teams are coming in from the north now, trying to make the rotation further down towards the south. You can see X-Base, they're looking everywhere to try and see what they can get spotted out. Nothing being done right now. Tornado trying to make the rotation around the side, but Liquid already wrapping around this way. There's still plenty of teams up north who have a rotation to make. Carl is looking for the Snado players. Carl finds example. Great shooting from him there. Nate from forward. Carl, unfortunately, not able to connect that one. Has to make the push further forward. Kurt Pack spots Aaliyah. Nice shots connected, but not enough to get the knock, unfortunately. Has to continue to push further forward, and there it comes. The knock comes in second time around. James now doing a little bit of damage up towards the X-Base team, but this should be Tornado down in just a short moment. Combat goes down as well. Football is now taking the brawl to... that's Northern Lights team trying to push in. Ozzy from the side tries to find people battling. Does get the knock on, so she created this Nate, though, potentially on point. Ooh, nope, just bounces off on the door. Tornado does go down. K-Mine finds the last. To be expected with how far apart they were spread and how tough of a situation, or like, I should say, they were in. Battling, it just has Ozzy left alive. The only player that he needs to deal with, but Ozzy's getting tacked up from afar. He wants to get the rest up towards his teammates too, and yep, that's going to be elimination, fortunately, for Battling. That's Empty helping out a little bit, and that's going to mean that he's going to be able to get not only to survive, but get the rest up towards his teammates as well. That's pretty pretty damn fortunate. Pretty damn fortunate. First phase, that is a rotation pretty far away. Phantom, they might be running straight into one another. Next circle can go anywhere, of course, and if this one, if this one goes into Lost the Owners, it's just going to be awful. It's going to be absolutely freaking insanely awful, and pretty damn difficult for everybody to really make anything of. Because looking around for the Liquid players, but as you can see, as soon as he peeks over that ridge line, there's multiple teams shooting towards him, so forced to back off. Makes perfect sense. Can't really aggress too hard on that angle. Actually, Page goes down, so Sadovnik finds one. I believe that's inside the 5-story. Yes, indeed it is. They're looking for the kills on multiple sides. Ooh, they know they're there. It's just, I think Timum knows that he's on the other side as well. Yep, he saw something in that direction and forced to hop off immediately. Forced to hop off as soon as they spotted anyone over on that side. New circle's popping. 5 seconds to go. Will it be a massively onus ending? Are we going anywhere else? Face split miles apart out here on the western side. Oh my fucking god. Welcome to Los Leones, boys. This is gonna be stupid. This is gonna be absolutely stupid. Southeast hard shift, and I feel like this I can't even say this patch because I'm not even sure if event server is on the current patch, but they're probably on the old one. That, yep, there's a lot of Los Leones stuff happening these days. It should go back out west, but okay, I'm gonna keep it on the map for a little second because I know Battlein is getting shot at right now. You know what? No, let's do this. We'll bring up the map in a second. Battlein actually ran himself over. WGSG needs to push forward. You guys want to see the action, you don't care about the analysis part of it. That's fair enough. That's why I never get hired to do casting, because people just want casters that hype stuff. And I'm not good at that. I'll be the first to admit. I'm not a valid hype caster. Ooh. This is a WGSG push. This is a WGSG breach, and Perfectix and Deep are all by themselves. ATL has gone down. Once again, Face struggling with the Sauna boys. Can't really find a way to deal with them, it seems. Smoke thrown out. They're just smoking themselves off inside. Trying to stay put in. These houses are absolutely horrible. So horrible to have to push. Which is why I think you see WGSG not wanting to get inside that at all. Bart does find one. Deep is still alive. He's gonna try and nade one off. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna matter. One is inside. Bart nades himself. Don't let him get a flush. Come on. No. 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 Oh, that he goes down. Oh, Bart. God damn it. Christ. Ward. That's a feels bad, man. Carl looking for damage on the other side. They know that they have the entirety of Team Liquid outside the circle. I think the reason Liquid didn't commit earlier was because they're expecting the circle to push away from these two rocks, which should send it back out towards the west. I think that's what they're expecting. I think that's what they're expecting. Let's see. We have 7 shooting. They're in this 5-story. In another 5-story. They're just moving from house to house right now. Everyone is inside the city. EP tries to make the run forward. That's not gonna work out, unfortunately, Markelov. That is a narrow angle. There's just like, what's the counterplay when you're liquid and trying to make this crossing? Spotting a target from there is practically impossible. As I say that, actually, K-Mine does manage to see him. Markelov is still shooting now, trying to find the new angle to play from, but it's K-Mine who's applying all the pressure he can. Really trying to do as best as possible to do damage. No stay up there. Needs to cover his teammates while they're healing. Pushes further forward. Next circle. As expected. Off the rock, off the rock, off the rock. Goes to the west, off the rock down here as well. So it goes up to the northwest, and guys, now it can go anywhere again. So this should be your city ending. I know you guys like them. Should it just stop casting for like the next 10 seconds and go get a big sip of water? Because I feel like it's gonna be... Not this circle. This circle's gonna be fine. Not that many people will be fighting this circle. But 2 circles from now, it's gonna be like 6 minutes of non-stop casting. Which I don't... Yeah, that's what it's gonna sound like, I think. For me, at least. Me trying to play-by-play cast for 8 minutes straight. That's... it's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be hilarious to see the world burn, and no one really wanting crates, apparently. That's also a thing. Crates, not something people would want to pick up. Do we care about what they miss out on? Oh, best crate ever. That's not too bad. And last but not least, now that no one's shooting each other anyway, 2 DPSs and AWM. In all fairness, the DPS might come in more handy in this ending than the AWM. Adepts, they're sending it. They don't care. They just want to get a part of the city. They were the last team to not be inside, and I think they realized that, so they're going to send it full speed forward. Team Liquid, well, he beats it. It get knocked, but shouldn't be too big of a worry, because they find the 2 kills they needed in order to secure the building and get a foothold inside the city. Good shooting by Liquid, keeping all 4 players alive once again, and making their way further forward. Next circle, guys. Where do we go? Base have 2 alive in the middle. Do they have 3? No, they only have 2 alive. Both 8 and Gustav went down earlier. So they have 2 alive in the middle phase land. 7 are sitting well inside their building. DA have 2 alive as well. This is a tough position to play from. They're up on the like one of the big concrete spots. Trying to play safe from up here is gonna be extremely difficult. 6 Smoke is up here. James does go down. Now as they try pushing further forward. That's doing damage. Soundboys has been doing a lot of damage this game, and EP now going down. That's the 3rd knock, I believe, or 4th. Not gonna matter. He does go down. 6 Smoke got found on the hillside, up on the construction roof, I should say. As you can see here, had the angle just exactly up towards him. Taken down. It's interesting how every single time I click away from a player, he gets killed. That's just me and my timings right now. K-Mite wants to get inside, wants to get the rest up towards his teammates. And yep, teams should be able to stay alive. Everyone is inside the circle. Welcome to Las Leones, where everyone is inside the circle already. Now TSM. They have, well, they heard the commotion. They knew that Sauna Boys were going to try and make a push on towards, well, something. And this is working out for them pretty damn well. The last one, the last 2 actually, both Nogi and Tubestick went down. They're still alive. Oh, we can't vault inside. Wait, you can close that door from outside? I was not aware of that. Interesting. Ooh, Mexi swaps on over. Has Diaz down below. Diaz has a good angle though. It's just had to connect one. He is tagged up twice himself. Now the remaining players from Liquid are trying to push on over to try and help the situation here. Iro from the other side finds Diaz. There's only so many angles you can be granted cover from when you're out there in the open. Let's see Fuzz Face shooting over towards Omarkin as well. They're only 2 alive, so it's dangerous, of course. to keep shooting, but they are in the same building with the chance to at least most likely get the rest up, and that's what's paying off for you right now. You want to do as much damage as you can to opponents with some distance to it that they can't push you. That's the A right there. Him chilling in a container. No fairness, that's not the worst play you can make. The only thing is, if you were gonna chill anywhere, maybe not there, because if anyone goes up this, he will be able to see you, even if he doesn't try to. If he stops right here, he's gonna spot you, and there won't be a whole lot you can do about it. So if you're gonna hide in a container, maybe do it somewhere where they don't have that height, like vision advantage over you. The Sunsea, Nate's thrown forward. They know that they're caught behind this. This one might actually be perfect, and indeed it is. Meese goes down. A second one from Phantom connects two, and that's Timmy. And Sana boys eliminated. Great nades. They locked them down to a corner. And, well, it's just a matter of lobbing a couple of nades in there. That's gonna be all the kills you need. Well, you do want more, of course, but great play regardless. Good job by Adepts to know exactly where the opponents were. Throw those nades over. Get the kills. Let's see. They lost Vard earlier, but WGSG now pushing around the corner, playing it together, trying to play it smart here. Ooh, did they see? I don't think they did. They're pushing back down the other way. Trying to go back towards the teammates. They came in, they tried to clear this little area, but there was no one to be found. Circle shifts up north. That is an interesting one. Samsey found Braxco, I believe, just across the street. They're going to try to hold off for now. Not sure if they want to stick around and maybe take something further north. They were one of the last teams to push into this area, so I think they're just going to push up and chill, to be fair. Not really any reason for them to over-aggress on anything. Liquid, are they going to wrap all the way around? They might want to try and do that. They have 18 seconds till the circle starts closing, so it's this crossing down here. Like, this should be doable, that should be doable. It's this crossing here that's going to be hard, because they won't be able to run around the back anymore. You can see they're making the full sprint right now. They're sending it, but they won't have time to get all the way around the back side of this building. It's this crossing right here that could be the killer, and I think, as you can see, I think TSM is reading this one pretty well. They know they're coming into this area. James, Mexi, K-Mite, send it. Full speed forward, tries to get around the north side on the edge of the circle. And I think Merc, did they read this? This is a pretty good read there. The shots fired between the teams before. And they know, yep, that's one, that's two, that's three people spotted. Merc has all the info he needs to go from. And, well, this could be disastrous for Team Liquid. Former teammate now, Samty, pushing out to try and see what he can do. T-Bone. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous. Samty able to find the first. Oh, just exactly gets K-Mite down, gets the flash on towards him as well. That is not a former teammate. As a matter of fact, there's only one former teammate alive on that other side. Nate smokes everything thrown forward. There's 8 or 9 smokes thrown in that area right now. Arvel tries to push around. Samty is waiting for more to push through. It spots out Mexi. Double headshot. Maybe a single headshot and a body shot towards him. Not able to get the knock on towards him, unfortunately. The 5-5 not strong enough to do the damage needed to get him the knock that he needed. Teams and Mexi trying to make the run around here. This is really not going to be easy at all. Everyone else is pretty much inside the circle. Right now it's Liquid. They're trying to grab even further. They want to go even further around, and Samty backs off, realizing, you know what, I don't have vision, I don't have knowledge in their position anymore. I'm too far away from my teammates. I cannot really get a whole lot more off of this, and I think it's a great read. Smart play by Samty to not overcommit, but backs off knowing that backs off knowing that he's in a let me put it this way, there's no reason to lose a player trying to be aggressive and get to. Now he's gonna spot them out again. Damage done once more, but no knocks coming in this time around. Teaser in. Spots Braxco on the other side. Has one nade to work with. Might want to lob that one over, but nope. Keeps it in the backpack. Or the pocket, I guess. T-Bone. T-Bone is playing SLR AWM. City ending SLR AWM. How many times have you guys seen that? Woo! Wait. Did he just do 29 damage with an AWM? That's a pinky. He just shut off his pinky. Edelweiss is missing a finger, I think. After that was pretty interesting. Adepts, they go down for Rexanuki. Tried to push over, didn't work out at all. Teaserin now holding off. Page did go down, so they want to get the kills in there. Nate's thrown forward. That's the wrong room, though, so no damage will be done. But here comes 7. They're ready and waiting to do some damage and get the kills, and that's all they needed to do in order to get them. Pushers coming in from the side now as well. Gem T, former teammate of FaZe Clan, up over the corner. I don't think he wants to engage any of this right now, though. As you can see, he's looking for any crossing kills, but doesn't want to aggress for anything right now. James is by himself, trying to hold off against the remaining players of WTSG. Iroh is alive. But once again, James forced to back off and try and see where he can go. The circle did go north, so off of just chilling up on this northern side, he might be able to grind himself some more placement points. Set off, Nick. Look to see if he could cross. I love how Iroh just got panned to death. Mexi just got a pan thrown in his face by Iroh. That's ultimate BM. The fact that he has time to do this in a city ending is pretty wild. Squeaky is looking around. He knows they're just outside. Tried to time a double peek. Squeaky backs off. I like the play. Don't want to over-aggress into that one. Pans now in the hands of these guys. 7, they're getting more and more caught on this edge. They are going to be just inside the circle, I believe. But look at this, it's phase 7. It hurts by quite a margin. 1 knock comes in. Squeaky finds 2. Tixu shoots Squeaky. That's not what you want to do. That is not what you want to do at all. Don't shoot your teammates. Tixu, you're the guy behind. You're the one who's supposed to make room. And here comes Uba around the corner. He's going to find Tixu. No. Uba, no. No. That's wild. That is not something you see happen very often. Went for the flush. He saw them both. Tried to get the flush rather than the kill. Tixu cancels the heal, spins around and kills him. That is a misplay. You don't see Uba very often. That is a very rare occurrence, that's for sure. But it all started with Tixu accidentally shooting Squeaky after Squeaky got a double knock. But of course, city endings, clustered endings, not easy to work around. And Tixu actually managed to get back up on his feet. So Uba goes down. He got the flush out to 1, so that's something. But could have had a whole lot more with that one. Only 2 kills for FaZe Clan, and they've just got Fuzzface left alive. He's inside the circle just exactly with 7 left alive. And think about this. I mean, if FaZe goes down now, they will have only got 3 points in a game where they've had rough rotations throughout all of it. I mean, so many teams have had the hardest time in the world trying to rotate through, and it's just wild with these city endings sometimes, how you can play 28, almost 29 minutes of a game, and if they didn't have any kills at this point, it would have been a 1-point game. I mean, that's insane to me. That's PUBG. That's the point system. Iroh knows that James has to push out at some point, but not yet. He's alive for now. He can chill for a little while longer. Frag scope spots 1, 3x on the AK. Not gonna pay off, unfortunately, but Sam T is there. Gets the flush on towards DA. That's gonna be the last one, and they're out. Fuzzface is still alive above. I think they must know, right? They must know that he's up there. He's throwing Molotovs and everything now to try and contain them. Circle is going dead center. 12 alive. This is what we've got to play around. It's going to take a while for it to center up, of course. Still a little more than 2 minutes to go. Fuzzface is looking for 1. Did do damage towards 1, but no knocks coming in. Knows that he has to keep moving, though everyone does, to be fair. Ooh, Rustin, did he see the barrel? I think he might have. Yes, Fuzzface goes down. Diggery go down as well. Tixu needs to start going in just a short moment. James is still alive as well from the northern side. Sam T trying to find his former teammate. Iroh is going to be the one to get the killing blow. WTSG again. 11 kills in this game. They have a win so far. They have a 2nd place as well, I believe. And here they're continuing to rack up points. Keep in mind, Vart naded himself. That's pretty much what got him killed in that last game. They could have been coming into this fight with 4 alive. Would have been absolutely insane. Sam T's looking for more. Here comes Iroh. Wants to get Sands back up on his feet. That ain't gonna happen. Miracle now down as well. Gets flushed out. The final kill on towards the end player does come in. TSM looking for something here. Only 4 kills so far for them. They have a win on Sanok earlier today as well. Didn't have a good tournament in the qualifiers for the GLL Season 4 Grand Finals at all. But they're trying to see if they can make something happen here in scrims as they prep themselves for the PGS qualifiers. Or the European PGS. How do you even say that? The PGS Berlin European offline closed qualifiers, which will be in the start of March. 3 alive on CSM. Iro's, ooh, don't want to tank that for long. That's a lot of damage coming in. And Buster's there as well. Somehow Buster made it here. They know approximately where to shoot. There's only 1 or 2 windows they can shoot out from. There's Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 smokes, I believe. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, 12 smokes. Iro, we've seen you do wild things before, but this might just be a bit too much to ask, and indeed it is. WGSG down in 3rd. Bust up, goes out as well, and 2nd win of the day for TSM. Again, somewhat quiet game, but a 6-kill finish in the end of it. It's gonna grant them their 2nd chicken dinner of